Welcome to Amit Thinks YouTube channel. In this video course, learn about Gemini and its concepts. Gemini is an AI-powered language model developed by Google. It is capable of generating human-like text based on context and past conversations. It is based on prompt engineering, that is, successive prompts and replies. Gemini AI is Google's most advanced AI model, designed to understand and interact with multiple data types, including text, images, audio, and video. Google Bard was launched in February 2023. Bard was rebranded as Gemini in February 2024. With Gemini, easily create images like logos and banners, scan images and search PDF documents, also write professional emails, blogs and articles in seconds, easily find jobs and create resumes and cover letters with the click of a button. Gemini can also teach you coding, write advertisements for you, fix the grammar, plan your vacation, write a meal plan, and be your everyday AI assistant. In this course, we have covered the free version of Gemini with detailed examples and prompts. The following lessons are covered in this course. Let's start with the first lesson. In this lesson, we will understand what is Google Gemini, its introduction and features. With that, we will also understand what are LLMs, that is, large language models. Let's start. You must have heard about ChatGPT and Copilot. So Google also came up with an AI chatbot called Gemini. Okay, it is basically designed to understand, interact and work on multiple data types like not only text and images but also audio and video. Initially, Google Bard came in February 2023. Then it was rebranded as Gemini in February 2024. It is based on LLMs, that is large language models. We will see it later. It also helps you boost productivity and ease your work by giving you real-time responses. It has multimodal capabilities, like it is trained on text, images and sound. Now let us see what are LLMs. LLMs you can consider as an engine or a backbone of Gemini. This model allows the Gemini AI to create naturally phrased recommendations. LLMs basically represent a class of AI models that basically specialize in understanding and generating human-like text. So you will be typing a question. Okay, and the AI model will understand the question and frame answers for you. Okay, Gemini allows you to be more productive by easing your work. It can allow you to create articles, blogs. It can also provide you some suggestions related to your vacations, help you in coding. It can help you in marketing by writing product timelines. We will see the features later. So as I told you, LLM is considered the backbone of Gemini. Here are the features of Gemini. You can easily create logos and banners, upload any image and ask Gemini that what do you think about this image? Have you seen this image before? You can also upload PDF documents and understand the structure, generate key insights from the same PDF document, list the headings, scan the documents completely to get information, write professional emails, set the tone of the email, the length of the email, write blogs and articles in seconds, create a resume, as well as generate a cover letter on the basis of that resume. Gemini is also useful for coders. It can help you in getting the best practices in generating codes and queries, in fixing your codes. It can also write advertisements for you, fix the grammar and spelling from any sentence. If you are planning for a vacation, you can use Google Gemini to get recommendations regarding hotels, restaurants, and locations. Generate a meal plan, a workout plan, okay, based on customized recommendations like to get a meal high in protein, to generate a workout plan for someone who just had a surgery. With that, you can also get shopping ideas in the form of gift ideas. So guys, we saw what is Google Gemini, what are its features, how it is based on LLMs. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will understand the versions of Gemini, that is, which are the free versions as well as the paid versions. We will also understand the difference between them. So let us start. Right now we have the following three versions of Gemini: Gemini Nano, Pro as well as Ultra. The Nano version is the free version. Okay, to access this you only need a Gmail account. For the Pro and Ultra versions you need a monthly subscription. Okay, if you have devices with limited resources, then Nano would be providing you a lightweight solution. If your devices are having moderate resources, then go for Gemini Pro. If you want to do complex tasks having devices with highest resources, you need to go for the Gemini Ultra plan. This is the most efficient plan. Okay, Gemini Nano mostly runs on lower powered hardware, so you can do basic tasks. Gemini Pro and Ultra can be compared with the GPT versions. Okay, Pro is considered better than GPT 3.5, and the Ultra version, that is the advanced version, is considered better than GPT 4. Since it is the basic version, Gemini Nano is considered less efficient than Ultra and Pro versions, and Gemini Ultra is useful for complex tasks as I told before, and is better than both the Nano and Pro versions. Gemini Ultra is also considered as one of the most capable models for highly complex tasks, even when it is compared with GPT models. So guys, in this video we saw what are the three versions provided by Gemini and the difference between them. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson we will learn how to sign in Google Gemini for the first time. Let's see. So if you are a new user, you need to directly go to the following website. Okay, gemini.google.com, and you only need a Gmail ID to log in. Let's see. So here we are using Google Chrome. You can use any web browser. On the browser, go to the website gemini.google.com and press enter. Here is the official website, and we already logged into our Gmail ID. Click chat with Gemini. Here are some terms, you can read it, and click more and go below so that the I agree button is visible. Click on it. Welcome to Gemini, you can see. If you want, you can select it to get the updates regarding Gemini improvements, that is announcements. Click continue. And here it is, we have logged into Gemini for the first time. Okay, this is the free version. So here and we will type our prompt. Okay, these are the suggested prompts. You can also click the menu to expand it so that the chats are visible here. Each and every chat would be visible here. Okay. If you want a dark theme, you can click settings and enable dark theme. Okay. So guys, we saw how we can log in Gemini for the first time. In the next lesson, we will understand what is a prompt. Okay. What is prompt engineering and who are prompt engineers. With that, we will also write our first prompt on Google Gemini. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to write your first prompt on Google Gemini. With that, we will also understand what is a prompt, what is prompt engineering, and who are prompt engineers. We will also try to understand why the role of prompt engineers are so popular these days. Let's start. So what is a prompt? A prompt is basically the input that a user gives to the AI model. The user will give the input and the AI model will understand and give us an output in the form of responses. Okay, so basically a prompt is something that describes the task that an AI should perform. Okay, you can also consider it as a query or a chat or the input typed by a user. So what is prompt engineering? It basically includes creating and crafting specific instructions that an AI model can understand so that a relevant response is generated in real time. Okay, so prompt engineering includes writing prompts so that our AI model can understand it and give the result. What do prompt engineers do? They basically write prompts. You can consider a prompt engineer as an expert in creating these text prompts. Okay, so prompt engineers basically guide the AI model to generate desired outputs. If the prompt engineers won't write correct prompts, then the results can be misleading. Okay, they need to write a prompt with detailed instructions so that the AI model can understand and generate relevant output in real time. Okay, so now let us see how we can write our first prompt on Google Gemini. Here it is guys, we already logged in. Now let me type my first prompt. I'm just asking and I'll click submit from here. Okay, so this is the answer. You can also read this aloud. With that, this is your chat. You can go here and rename it, also pin it. You can rename it that this is our first prompt. You can also delete it. If you like the answer, you can click here good response. If you think the answer is not good, do let Gemini know it's a bad response. You can also modify a response, share and export, or you can also click on this and double check the response. Click more and copy this response, and if you think the answer is not at all good, it is having some issues, you can directly report it. Now let's see whether it is connected to the internet or not. So I'll type how is the weather today in Delhi, India. I am from Delhi, India. Okay. Let's see what is the answer. You can also use microphone. I'll just submit it. So here is the current weather. Yes, the free version is also connected to the internet. Copilot is also having this feature for the free version. Okay. So you can see this, the answer, complete answer. I'll just rename it. Okay, click rename. Here it is. We can also collapse it or we can expand the menu. So guys, we saw how we can write our first prompt on Google Gemini. We also understood what is prompt engineering and who are prompt engineers. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to write a professional email with Google Gemini. So we can write any email within seconds using Google Gemini. So let's see. So here is our Google Gemini. We already logged in. So I'll write a prompt. I'll first click new chat. Okay, now type. Write an email to my boss for 5 days leave. Okay, I can also set the tone, or I can also write keep it short here, but I'll keep it as it is and click submit. I can also mention my name, but I can change it later. I'll get a template basically now. Okay, leave request, you can add your name, the boss name, and with that it will also mention that do you want to mention the name of your colleague who will be looking at your projects when you're on a leave, and herein you can add your name. Go here and copy it directly, so within seconds you can generate any email. You can also submit your response to Google Gemini that it is a good response or bad, or you can also modify the response. Now let us see another email. Okay, here it is. You can generate a gentle reminder email to remind a client. Let's say I'll mention any client name, let's say ABC, about an upcoming meeting scheduled for, let's say I'll mention May 15th, 2024. You can also set the purpose of the meeting. Okay, the purpose of the meeting is to discuss the Python course launch. And you can also mention this line, please encourage the client to come prepared with any relevant materials or questions. So we have mentioned the client name as well as the date and time of the meeting and the meeting agenda. So I'll click submit. Okay, you can see the dear ABC team, the subject is also perfect. Okay, we did not mention the meeting time. We can mention it here, no problem. It would be a template for us. And it has also mentioned about the relevant materials and questions. And in the end, you can check this and copy. So in this way, guys, we can easily write professional emails. Okay, and we can change it, rename the chat name, write emails, rename. Okay, now here we have a backup because we logged in. So guys, we saw how we can easily write professional emails, set the agenda of the meeting, date as well with Google Gemini. So we generated some emails using Google Gemini. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to write a blog post with Google Gemini. So we can easily write a blog post, mention how many words we want for the post. And we can also set that we want sections in it or not. So let's see. So here is our Google Gemini. For a new chat, I'll click new chat. Now here it is. Let us mention the prompt. Let's say write a blog post on IPL, that is Indian Premier League 2024. Since Gemini is connected to the internet, it will give us the current update. Okay, we can also add how many words we want. Okay, or we can mention keep it brief. Okay, we can mention keep it short, but I'll keep it as it is. This is our first prompt to write a blog post. Click submit. Okay, so here it is. It is giving us the current update. So it is connected to the internet. The points table is also perfect. Okay, and it has also given us the official link. You can also check for multiple drafts from here, or you can also listen to it. You can share it from here. You can also draft it directly in Gmail or export to Docs. With that, you can also copy it. Let us now see the second example. Okay, create a blog post about AI is a threat or a blessing. With that, let's say write over 300 words. And it should have a minimum of 3 sections. Okay, so let's see. I'll make it to 500, let's say. Okay, submit. Okay, the blessings of AI to begin with, and it has some sections. We wanted 3 sections minimum, and it has shown us. Copy it from here. So guys, in this way, we can easily write blog post. I can rename. So guys, we saw how we can write a blog post using Google Gemini. We also saw that it is connected to the internet. We can also set the number of words as well as the sections while writing the prompts. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to write an article with Google Gemini. So we can easily write articles and also mention it like how many words we want, or we want to use storytelling or not. Articles are basically considered as more detailed than a blog post. So we will try to write some articles using Google Gemini. Let's see. So here is a Google Gemini. Click on new chat. Now let us write a prompt. Generate a detailed article content on AI is a boon or a bane. Okay, that means a blessing or a threat. I can also mention use storytelling. Submit. Okay, so it is using storytelling. It is telling a story to explain. Complete. If you liked it, you can give your response. So you can copy it from here. Okay, with that you can share it. So this is how you can write an article. Now let us generate an article from a website. Let's say generate a detailed article content on the website Amazon. Okay, let's see what will be the answer. Submit. Okay, it has also given its verdict. You can give your response, share it, export it, or you can copy it. So guys, in this way we can easily use Google Gemini to write articles. We can also mention storytelling in it. Let me rename it. Write an article, rename. Okay. So guys, we saw how we can write an article with Google Gemini. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to create a logo with Google Gemini. We will create a logo and also add a text to it. Let's see. So here's a Gemini. Click new chat. Now I'll mention a prompt. Let's say create a logo for an online shopping website, let's say, named ABCD. Okay. Okay, create a logo for an online shopping website named ABCD. Submit. So let's see the results. Here it is. I'll click generate more. Okay, so you can download it from here or click it to check the full image. We could have also written create a logo for an online shopping website and submit, and later on we can add the text also. Okay, so here is the sample logo. Now let's say we want to add a text. So you can mention add a text, one-stop shopping destination to it. Okay, so it has created a logo, an online shopping website logo with the text one-stop shopping destination. Like this, you can check here and download it, and you can also generate more. With that, you can also share and export, or you can directly download all the images. With that, you can also copy these images and submit your response to Google Gemini that these are good images or a bad response. I'll rename it. Let's say create a logo. Okay. So guys, in this way you can easily create a logo and also add a text to it with Google Gemini. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to create a banner image with Google Gemini. We will also add a text to it. Let's see. So this is our Google Gemini. Click new chat. Now I'll type create a banner image for Amazon.com with the text your shop. Okay. Submit. Okay, here it is, some samples. You can download the images from here. You can also generate more from here. Click here to get the full size image. You can also mention the size. Click here to download all the images or share. With that, you can copy it from here. If you're not getting any image results, refresh your Google Gemini and try again. Okay. Let me rename it. Create a banner image. Okay. So guys, in this way you can easily use Google Gemini to create images. If you're not getting the images, you just need to refresh it and try again. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to create random images with Google Gemini. So you can create any image of a dog, cat or lion. So you can easily create with Google Gemini. Let's see how. Here's a Google Gemini. I'll click new chat and let's create. Let's say create an image of a lion wearing sunglasses. देखते हैं. Okay, here are the results. You can also generate more from here. Click here to download it. You can also mention the size of the image directly here. Click any one of them and you can download it from here. Go to the next. Click here to download all of them. You can share also from here, or you can also copy it from here. Now let us see the second example. Create an image of a dog moving on the road with a toy. Let's see. Okay, here it is. For examples, you can also generate more, and rest of the features are same to download and share it. So here it is, guys. We can easily create random images with Gemini. I can rename it from here. Create random images. Okay, rename. So guys, we saw how we can generate random images with Google Gemini. We saw two examples, one of a lion and another one for a dog. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to upload and scan images with Google Gemini. So let's say you have an image and you want some information regarding it. You can directly upload on Google Gemini and ask for it. Let's say you have a pic of a shoe and you want to know that where this shoe is selling, or from where you can get such shoes, or even the brand name. You can easily get some suggestions from Google Gemini. Let's see. So here is our Gemini. We logged in. Click on new chat. Okay, after clicking new chat, we need to upload an image and we will ask, what is this image about? So click here, upload image. Okay, click got it. Click upload image again. Let's say the following is the image. I'll ask, what is this image about? Submit. Okay, so it has given a result. It is a photo of a MacBook Pro laptop, and it has also given some suggestions. It has also shown that a red apple is here and laptop is on a wooden table, also a mobile device. The text can't be seen on the screen. Okay, it's fine. So this is how you can scan an image. Now let us upload another image, an image of a shoe. Now I'll type, have you seen this image before? Submit. No, I haven't seen, but I'll analyze it. Okay, correct, Puma brand, and everything else is visible. Okay, so in this way guys, we can easily scan images using Google Gemini. I can change it, rename. Let me give an app name, upload and scan images. So we scanned it, right? And we got the result. You can share the result from here. You can also double check it, or you can copy it. You can also see other drafts. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to upload and scan a PDF document with Google Gemini. We can easily work around a PDF document, summarize it, generate key insights, as well as list all the chapters or headings from it. Let's see how. So here is our Google Gemini. We already logged in. To work with PDF, you need to upload it on Drive. So I'll go to drive.google.com. Okay, here in upload, go to new, file upload. You need to upload the PDF document so that you can generate insights. Let's say the following is a document cloud.pdf. I'll open it and it will upload. Here it is. Okay, you can refresh it. Now here is our cloud.pdf. Okay, we need to work on this. Go to Gemini, click settings, extensions. Here are all the extensions. Go below and select Google Workspace. It's written. It will help you work with Google Drive. Connect. Okay, we have connected. Now click here. We are now under our Gemini. Click new chat. Type @. Okay, now you can add Drive to it because our document is on Google Drive. Now mention generate key insights from this document. Mention the name cloud. Why? Because the name of the file is cloud.pdf. Cloud and submit it. We added the extension also, cloud.pdf. Okay, so it's working now. Okay, so we now have the insights from this document cloud.pdf. Before we tried doing this and it did not work, it was written I can't directly process from your Google Drive documents. It was cloud. I added the extension also here and it worked perfectly for me. It's showing it is from Google Workspace. You can also regenerate your key insights. Okay, it's written that Google Drive items are considered. Let me mention again Google Drive. Generate 3 to 5 bullet points from this document. I'll mention cloud.pdf. Let's see. Yes, it is accessing it successfully. Okay, you can also listen it. It has generated. You can also share and export, or you can copy. Click here and you can directly export to docs or draft in Gmail. You can also tell Gemini that it is a good response or bad response. I'll add a last prompt, Google Drive, and list all the headings from this document cloud.pdf. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is working. Accessing the document. Okay, it has listed. In this way, guys, we can easily work with PDFs. You need to upload it on Google Drive and enable the extension. And after that, you can work around this to get the details about the PDF and scan it. Okay, I can change it, rename, scan PDFs, rename. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can generate tables with the Google Gemini. We can create a table with any number of rows or columns. We can also add data in it from the internet. With that, ordering that table is also possible with Google Gemini. Let's see. Here is our Gemini. Click new chat. Now to create a prompt, type, let's say create a table with 3 columns and 10 rows. Okay, so we have also mentioned the name of the columns. I'll click submit. So it has created it with some random text. Okay, so you can also export it to sheets or get the code for it. Here is the code for it. Okay, using Python pandas library. Okay, and you can click show drafts and different type of drafts are visible. With that, you can export it directly to Docs or Google Colab. Okay, as well as a draft in a Gmail, or you can share it. You can also copy it from here. Okay, now let me connect it to the internet. Make a table of the top 5 cricketers in the world in the ODI format. So it will take the data from the internet. Let's see. Submit. So here it is showing the current data. Okay, you can also read this and also export it to sheets. Now it is showing rank, player and country. Now what I'll do, I'll add a new prompt, make a table of the top 5 cricketers in the world in the ODI format. Okay, include ranking and the points field. Okay, ranking and the points field also. Display the fields in the order of player, team, rank, points. Okay, now after clicking submit, player name will be here, then the team name, then the rank and then the points. Submit. Here it is, player, team, rank, points, and it is showing the current results, showing that the free version of Gemini is also connected to the internet. You can export it to sheets directly, export to doc, share it, modify it, or you can copy it. I'll change it, rename, generate tables. Click rename. So guys, we saw how we can generate tables with Google Gemini. We can also create tables using the current data from the internet. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can easily use Google Gemini to search a job. With that, we can also get information regarding a company. So let's say you are going to give an interview. So you should at least have some information about a company. Google Gemini can also help you with this. Let's see. Here is our Google Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Since Google Gemini is connected to the internet, to find a job, type job vacancy for a software engineer in, let's say, Delhi, India. Submit. Okay, so here it is. It has given some suggestions. You can share and export from here. You can also export it to docs. You can also copy it. With that, let us search up some information regarding a company. Let's say you are going for an interview. So you can type about the company and get some information. Let's say tell me about Amazon. Provide details on their mission, vision, values, products, services, key executives. So it will connect to the internet and give you the information. Submit. Okay, here it is. And information about the values, products, all the information, key executives. Okay, you can share and export from here. Also double check and you can copy it from here. Rename it. Job vacancy, rename. Here it is. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily search for a job using Google Gemini. We can also get detailed information about a company. Let's say we are going for an interview and we want some information about that particular company. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, learn how to create a resume and a cover letter from that resume with Google Gemini. So let's see. Here's our Google Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Now let us create a resume. Create a resume for me. Now I'll add my name and other details. Let's say now I'll mention my degree, marks and everything else to show you guys how a resume can be generated. So here I've added did master's degree in computers, the year, from which university, let's say, internship information, technology information, which certifications were done, experience, contact information, proficient in which technology, which job is the student looking for, and that's it. So by writing such prompts you can create your resume. Okay, add the details so that a better resume can be created for you. Click submit. Okay, so here it is. Education, skills, experience as an intern, additional information, so you can easily generate it. You can also get multiple drafts from here. Okay, modify the response, share it, export to docs. Okay, double check it or copy it. So this is how we can create a resume by adding the details in the prompt itself. Now let us generate a cover letter from this resume. I'll type create a cover letter with the above profile. Keep it less than 200 words. Submit. Here it is. So it has mentioned the profile we were looking for. We were looking for website developer and other details less than 200 words. You can also generate different drafts from here. or you can regenerate them. You can also listen to it and share it, export it, copy it. I'll rename, create a resume and cover letter, rename. So guys, we saw how we can easily use Google Gemini to create a resume and cover letter. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can use Google Gemini for the HR department. So this would be useful for the HR managers as well. Let's say you want interview questions, you can directly ask Google Gemini. With that, you can also get some welcome email draft. Let's say a new employee is joining and you want a draft to welcome that new joinee in the email. So you can easily use Google Gemini for it. Let's see. So here is our Google Gemini. Click new chat. We will write a prompt to get some screening questions for a job profile. We are hiring a senior software engineer. Can you suggest some screening questions to assess their programming skills? Okay, I'll click submit. Here it is. You can check the screening questions, technical skills, additional tips also. Okay, share and export from here easily, draft in Gmail, copy it. Also suggest Google Gemini that whether it is a good response or a bad response. You can also modify the response from here. Now let us see the next prompt. Let's say you hired a new employee. We have a new employee joining next week as a senior software engineer. Can you help draft a welcome message for their onboarding? Okay, so this is also useful for the HR department. Submit. We could have also mentioned the name of the employee, but no problem, we mentioned the job profile. Okay, welcome to the team, employee name. Enter the new joinee, the new employee name, and here is the draft. Okay, you can copy it directly from here. I'll change it, rename Gemini for HR, rename. So guys, we saw how we can use Google Gemini for the HR department to get interview questions and to also get some drafts regarding welcome messages. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how Google Gemini can be used for coding. So you can generate database queries, codes, also the best practices to write a code. With that, you can also fix your codes and understand that where you were wrong with the explanations. Also, if you have a code and you want to convert it in another language, Google Gemini can also do that. Let's see. So here is our Google Gemini. Click new chat. Now I'll begin with the generating a database query. Write an SQL query to get the maximum marks from a students table. So just a sample query. It will show the syntax. Here it is showing the syntax. Okay, with the explanation. You can share this code, export to docs, add it as a draft in Gmail. Okay, with that you can also double check. I just clicked on it. Check completed, no results found. Okay, You can also copy this. With that, you can copy only the query from here, copy code. Okay, this will copy the complete article, the explanation also, but this will copy the database query. That's it. Now let us write a Python code. Python code for hello world. Okay, a simple example. Submit. Okay, here it is. Now let us generate a code. How can we implement binary search in Python? Submit. Okay, so it will show different ways. First, second, third. Okay, you can copy the code from here. You can copy the complete article from here. Now let's say you want to understand a built-in function, a built-in method. Explain how the, now mention the concept, the function, let's say the length function works in, now mention the programming language, let's say Java. Submit. Okay, so it is explaining it. Functionality points to consider with an example also. And the output. It has also explained the output. So you can understand any concept. Now let us get the best practices. Show the best practices for writing. Let's say a concept. Let's say a concept. You can mention any concept here. I'll just mention if else in Python. Let's see what will be the result. Submit. Okay, so it is showing indentation should be correct. Comments, meaningful variable names, smaller if statements. Okay, and it has also shown the example in Python with the output. Okay, 2 examples. Fine. Now let's say we have a code and we need to fix it. So what we can write? Let's say the following is the code. Here it is. This is the correct code. To print 2 lines, I'll just add some errors to it. Now you can type, how do I fix the following Java code which prints 2 lines? Okay. Copy, right click, paste. It will fix the following Java code. There are 2 errors here. Let's see, submit. Two fixes it has shown. It has fixed it, and then it has shown the result also. Now let's say we will convert a code in another language. So let's say the following is our code. I'll just fix it. This is fine now. I'll remove this and type. So this is the Java code, right? So I'll directly type, write the following code in Python. Okay. Copy. Paste, write the following Java code in Python. So you can directly write this. Submit. Okay, so it has printed it directly. You can copy it from here, share it from here. Okay, you can directly export it to Collab. So whenever there will be a Python code, Gemini will show this option because Collab also belongs to Google. So guys, in this video we saw how we can fixer code using Gemini. We can also generate codes, database queries using Google Gemini, and we can also convert one code to another. The best practices of writing a code can also be understood using Gemini. Let me rename it. Rename for coders. Rename. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can easily use Google Gemini for social media. Let's say you want to generate a LinkedIn post or a Facebook post. You can easily do that. With that, you can also search some tips and tricks to grow your Instagram followers or your YouTube subscribers. Let's see. Here is our Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Now at first we will see a LinkedIn post. We will generate. Okay. Write a LinkedIn post for the new tech podcast launch. So let's say we are now having a tech podcast. So we are launching it. Generate a LinkedIn post for me. Okay, here it is. Directly you can mention the links here. Okay, you can also list the platforms for the podcast and add your social media handle. Copy it from here. You can directly share, set it as a draft in Gmail or export to docs. Modify the response from here. Double check the response. With that, tell Google Gemini that is it a good response or a bad response. Now let us see another prompt. What are the 5 tactics to grow our Instagram followers? Okay, here it is, some good tips by Google Gemini. Okay, now we can do the same for YouTube subscribers. Submit. Okay, here it is. You can read it, copy it from here. Let me rename it for social media. Rename. So guys, we saw how we can easily use Google Gemini for a social media post as well as to get some tips and tricks to grow our Instagram followers or YouTube subscribers. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can use Google Gemini to fix the grammar. Let's say you have a sentence and you want to find the grammar and spelling mistakes in it. With that, you can also return that what went wrong with your sentence. Let's see. Here is our Google Gemini. Click new chat. So I'll add a text. Cricket is loved in India. Okay. Now I'll mention fix the spelling and grammar of the following text or sentence. I'll just do some changes. Okay, I did some flaws in it. Now I'll click submit to fix the spelling and grammar. Okay, so the spelling and grammar is fixed. The error was in cricket and the following. Cricket is loved in India is the correct sentence. So there was no need to mention explain it. It has automatically done for us. You can copy the solution from here, or you can also export and share. Rename, fix the grammar. Okay, rename. So guys, we saw how we can fix the spelling and grammar of any sentence using Google Gemini. So there was no need to mention that explain us the errors, because it automatically displayed us the explanations also. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can use Google Gemini for marketing. You can easily create advertisements, get survey questions, generate a timeline for a product launch using Gemini. Let's see. So here is our Gemini. We logged in. Let us create a new chat. To begin with, we will create an advertisement. Type create an advertisement for my Python online course. Okay, so let's see what would be the result. Submit. Okay, here it is. The heading, subheading, as well as the body. We can also mention the number of hours or the number of lessons in the prompt itself, but I am just showing a generic prompt. Call to action also, bonus. Okay, you can copy it from here, or you can share it directly, export it to docs, or create a draft in Gmail. Double check the response, modify the response, submit Gemini that is it a good response or a bad response. Okay, now let's say you want to conduct a survey and want survey questions. We want to conduct a survey to understand customer preferences. Can you suggest some survey questions? Submit. Now here are some suggestions. Journal preference, product service preferences, pricing and value. Okay, so you can definitely use these questions. You can copy it from here. Now let's say you want to analyze your competitors' strategies. So what key points you can generate? We need to analyze our competitors' social media strategies. Can you provide some key points? Now here are some points to analyze. Okay, identify your competitors, monitor their social media presence, analyze, identify, leverage. Okay, that's fine. Let us now generate a timeline. Create a timeline for product launch in the FMCG sector. So here it is showing the timeline for the product launch. It is showing us according to the months, including the pre-launch, post-launch, and some additional considerations. That's fine. You can also generate some key points regarding a meeting or a course launch. Okay, generate 3 to 5 bullet points to prepare me for a meeting with client ABC to discuss their Python course launch. Okay, submit. Okay, here it is. Understand the target audience, course content and delivery, and these points would be really useful. Here are the objectives. You can also check the objectives. Student feedback. Okay, you can copy this from here. I'll just rename Gemini for marketing. Rename. So guys, in this video we saw how we can use Google Gemini for marketing. You can get some details regarding product timeline, the entire timeline. With that you can also generate survey questions, some key points regarding a meeting. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson we will learn how we can use Google Gemini for shopping. Let's say you want some gift ideas for someone who loves football. Then you can easily ask Google Gemini. With that you can also be age specific. Let's say you want some gifts for a kid aged 10. Then you can also use such prompts to get recommendations. Let's see. So here's our Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Now let us get some gift ideas. What are some gift ideas for a boy kid aged 6? Okay, so here are some options provided. Creative gifts, art supplies, okay, sports equipments, remote control car. Okay, so you can see these many options are provided by Gemini. You can copy this from here. If you think it's useful, you can share, export to docs, or you can directly add it to a draft in Gmail. You can also modify the response. If you think the response is fruitful, useful, you can click on good response. Okay. You can also check for different other drafts, or you can listen to it. Now let us type what are some gift ideas for people who love cricket. Okay, let's see. Okay, there is a problem. What are some gift ideas? Okay, we updated it. Okay, t-shirt, bat, cricket jewelry also never heard. Cricket decorator. Okay, great. This looks fine. It has also given the link from Amazon. Now let's see what are some good cameras for recording YouTube videos. Let's see. Here are some suggestions with the links. Beginners, vloggers, action camera, webcam, and the factors are also mentioned for considering a good camera. You can copy it from here. Now you can click here and rename for shopping. Google Gemini for shopping. So guys, we saw how we can use Google Gemini to get some gift ideas, that is personalized recommendations regarding gift ideas. It has also shown us images as well as the links for the products. So that's really commendable. So I never saw such recommendations when I used ChatGPT or Copilot. So definitely Gemini looks great when we are using such prompts. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how we can use Google Gemini to plan a vacation. If you want to know the top places to visit in any country, let's say Dubai, then you can easily ask Gemini. With that, you can also get hotel recommendations as well as recommendations for the best place to eat. That means restaurants. Let's see. So here is our Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Let us start. What are some things I need to do if I visit Dubai? So it will let us know the places in Dubai, the best places to visit in Dubai. Submit. Okay, Burj Khalifa, Dubai Fountain, Desert Safari, Dubai Mall with the images and some other things also. Underwater zoo. Okay, for shopping also. So great recommendations by Gemini. Let us now see some hotel recommendations. Can you find me hotels for a 5-day trip to Dubai in May in April? Let's see. Okay, so it has recommended Google Hotels and you can also read this. Okay, here are some recommendations and some tips also. The prices also. Okay, you can copy it from here or you can share it or export to docs. You can also set it as a draft on Gmail. Also let Google know that is it a bad response or a good response. You can also double check your response from here. And you can also regenerate the draft and listen to it. So it has recommended Google Hotels and also written Gemini doesn't always get it right. Be sure to check the following hotel details. Okay. Now let us get some restaurant recommendations. What are some places I should eat during my trip to Burj Khalifa in Dubai? Submit. So in and around Burj Khalifa, it will give us some recommendations. Okay, here it is on the 122nd floor of Burj Khalifa. Okay, so near the Dubai fountain, and here are other recommendations. Okay, so in this way guys, we can easily get hotel recommendations, places to visit or restaurant recommendations where we are visiting using Google Gemini. I can rename it Plan a Vacation with Google Gemini. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson we will learn how we can use Google Gemini to generate a meal plan. Let's say you want a recipe or you want a customized meal plan for someone who is dealing with diabetes or blood pressure. So you can definitely use Google Gemini. With that, You can also generate flavor combinations. Let's see. Here is our Google Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Now let us type. Give me a recipe of an Indian dish rich in protein. Here it is, some recommendations with the ingredients and recipe, instructions also, and tips also. Okay, you can copy it from here. You can also double check it. Click here to share it. Export it to docs directly. Create a Gmail draft. Feel free to modify the response. Also let Gemini know that whether it's a bad response or a good response. With that you can see other drafts also, and you can also listen to it. So let's see the next prompt. What's a good meal plan for someone who is having high blood pressure? Okay, so we are generating a customized meal plan. Let's see. Okay, focus on fruits, vegetables, what you should limit, meal plans. Okay, so you should always read this whenever you are writing such prompts. It's crucial to consult with a doctor or a registered dietitian. Okay, before using this. Now let us see some flavor combinations. What are some flavor combinations that go well with an Indian tea? Here it is. Chai, Darjeeling tea tips also. Okay, I'll rename it Google Gemini to generate a meal plan. Rename. So in this way guys, we can use Google Gemini to create a meal plan. Let's say you want a dish high in protein. You can use Google Gemini. You can also customize your meal plan, work around the flavor combinations. Thank you for watching the video. In this lesson, we will learn how to create a workout plan with the Google Gemini. You can easily generate a workout plan or a training program that is customized using Gemini. Also, if you want some specific exercises, you can ask Gemini for it. Also, customized age specific plans, workout plans can also be generated. Let's see. So here is our Gemini. We logged in. Click new chat. Now let us type. Create a workout plan for a 25-year-old male who wants to lose weight. Okay, but give exercises that can be done at home without any gym equipments. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Without gym equipments. Week wise, lower body, full body. Okay. It is always recommended to consult with a doctor before starting any new exercise program. So it's good that The disclaimer is also provided by Gemini. You can copy it from here, double check response from here, share it, export to docs, and create a draft in Gmail by clicking here. You can also modify the response, suggest Gemini that this is a bad response if you're not liking it, or a good response. Check multiple drafts. You can also regenerate the drafts and listen to this. Okay, now let us see another prompt. Develop a training program that focuses on, let's say you want to mention an exercise program for someone who just had a surgery, let's say hip replacement surgery, and you can also mention the age of the patient. Okay, low impact exercises for a man aged 60 who has recently recovered from a hip replacement surgery. Let's see. Here it is. Warm up, workout, upper body, additional activities, and again the disclaimer, which is really important. Consult your doctor before starting with any program, any such program. Okay, I'll rename it Google Gemini to generate a workout plan. Rename. So guys, we saw how we can easily generate a workout plan specific to age or a customized plan for someone who just had a surgery. Always remember the disclaimer that you need to consult a doctor before applying these programs. Thank you for watching the video.